Welcome to Bite at a Time Books Behind the Story, where we answer the questions you have about your favorite classic authors. What inspired your favorite author to write their novels? What was going on in the world at the time? Follow along with us as we tell you what was happening in the world while your favorite authors wrote your favorite classics. My name is Bree Carlile, and I love to read, and wanted to share my passion with listeners like you. If you enjoy our show, be sure to follow the show on your favorite podcast platform so you get all the new episodes. You can find us on all the social medias at Bite at a Time Books or on our website, biteatatimebooksbehindthestory.com, where you can also sign up for our newsletter for more information on who we're talking about and what's coming next for the podcasts. We're part of the Bite at a Time Books Productions Network. If you'd also like to hear a book by the author we are currently featuring, check out the Bite at a Time Books podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. Today we'll be talking about Rudyard Kipling's return to London. Kipling decided to use the money to move to London, the literary center of the British Empire. On 9 March 1889, he left India, traveling first to San Francisco via Rangoon, Singapore, Hong Kong, and Japan. Kipling was favorably impressed by Japan, calling its people and ways gracious folk and fair manners. The Nobel Prize Committee cited Kipling's writing on the manners and customs of the Japanese when they awarded his Nobel Prize in Literature in 1907. Kipling later wrote that he had lost his heart to a geisha whom he called Otoyo. Writing while in the United States during the same trip across the Pacific, I had left the innocent East far behind, weeping softly for Otoyo. Otoyo was a darling. Kipling then traveled through the United States, writing articles for The Pioneer that were later published in From Sea to Sea and Other Sketches, Letters of Travel. Starting his North American travels in San Francisco, Kipling went north to Portland, Oregon, then Seattle, Washington, up to Victoria and Vancouver, British Columbia, through Medicine Hat, Alberta, back into the U.S. to Yellowstone National Park, down to Salt Lake City, then east to Omaha, Nebraska, and on to Chicago, then to Beaver, Pennsylvania on the Ohio River to visit the Hill family. Miss Edmonia Ted Hill, 8 years older than him, who had become Kipling's closest confidant, friend, and sometimes collaborator in British India, and her husband, Professor S.A. Hill, who had taught physical science at Muir College in Allahabad. From Beaver, Kipling went to Chautauqua with Professor Hill and later to Niagara Falls, Toronto, Washington, D.C., New York, and Boston. In the course of this journey, he met Mark Twain in Elmira, New York, and was deeply impressed. Kipling arrived unannounced at Twain's home, and later wrote that as he rang the doorbell, it occurred to me for the first time that Mark Twain might possibly have other engagements other than the entertainment of escaped lunatics from India, be they ever so full of admiration. As it was, Twain gladly welcomed Kipling and had a 2-hour conversation with him on trends in Anglo-American literature and about what Twain was going to write in a sequel to Tom Sawyer, with Twain assuring Kipling that a sequel was coming, although he had not decided upon the ending. Either Sawyer would be elected to Congress, or he would be hanged. Twain also passed along the literary advice that an author should get your facts first, and then you can distort them as much as you please. Twain, who rather liked Kipling, later wrote at their meeting, "Between us, we cover all knowledge. He covers all that can be known, and I cover the rest." Kipling then crossed the Atlantic to Liverpool in October 1889. He soon made his debut in the London literary world to great acclaim. Thank you for joining Bite at a Time Books Behind the Story today, while we answered some of the questions you have about one of your favorite classic authors. Again, my name is Bree Carlile, and I hope you join us next time when we answer more questions about one of your favorite classic authors. If you enjoyed our show, be sure to follow us so you get all the new episodes. We would also love for you to drop us a rating on your favorite podcast platform. You can catch us on all the social medias at Bite at a Time Books, or check out our website, biteatatimebooksbehindthestory.com, where you can sign up for our newsletter. Our show is part of the Bite at a Time Books Productions Network. If you would also like to hear a story by the author we are currently featuring, check out the Bite at a Time Books podcast wherever you listen to podcasts, or on biteatatimebooks.com.